So you're thinking of moving to Henderson, Nevada? Are you sure? Well, in this video, I'm going to discuss with you why you should not move to Henderson. I realize you probably haven't heard someone tell you not to move to Henderson, but there are definitely some downsides to living in the city that you should be aware of. And we're going to get after it right now. If you are new to this channel and you want to know everything there is to know about eating, sleeping, working, playing, the good and the bad about living in Las Vegas and the surrounding areas, then subscribe below and tap the bell for notifications so you can be the very first to know about the current market here in Las Vegas. Hi, my name is Mark Pepe, and the team and I get calls and emails every day from people just like you looking for help on making their move to Las Vegas. We are passionate about removing the stress of relocating to a completely new city and state. Whether you are moving in 9 days or 90 days, give us a call, shoot us a text, or send us an email so we can help you make a smooth move to Las Vegas. So here we are talking about why you may want to rethink your consideration of moving to Henderson. If you've watched some of my other Henderson videos, you've heard me talk very highly of this city, and for good reason. It is named by Forbes the number 3rd largest, safest city in America. Now, it does offer many advantages nestled in a beautiful natural setting, but no community or suburb is perfect, and Henderson is no exception. Before you make a final decision on where to relocate to in the Las Vegas Valley, you will want to take in consideration the following disadvantages of living in Henderson. So the first one being, it is too far away from the freeway. Remember, the city of Henderson is very large, as in 107 square miles. There are 2 major freeways. You have the 215 Beltway that runs through the northern portion of the city, and then you have the 95 that runs through the part of the eastern portion of the city. So unless you live in the areas like Green Valley Ranch or Whitney Ranch, chances of you driving anywhere from 10 to 15 minutes just to get to a freeway is pretty good. If you have to travel to Summerlin or the northern parts of Las Vegas on a regular basis, living too far away from the freeway can be a nuisance. The next point is a limited job market. Although Henderson has a growing economy and a diverse range of industries, it may not offer the same variety of job opportunities as larger metropolitan areas, including neighboring Las Vegas. Now, depending on your field of work, you can probably find a more limited job market and more competition for open positions here in Henderson. The next point is expensive homes. Certain parts of Henderson have some of the most expensive real estate in all of the Las Vegas Valley. You will definitely be paying a premium to live here. Yes, there are other areas with more expensive homes or just as expensive homes, such as Southern Highlands and Summerlin. But as a whole, Henderson can be very, very expensive. So if you're wanting to stretch your dollar further, Henderson probably won't be the best area or city to do so. Henderson consists of strong real estate values, which usually brings about higher home prices. The current median sales price is at $535,000, whereas the current median sales price of a home in Las Vegas is at $440,000. So you're looking at about an 18% price hike to live in Henderson. Is that worth it? Only you can make that decision. The next point is smaller lot sizes. Now, Henderson has been and continues to be built very uniformly, taking advantage of every square foot possible, which means the majority of homes, especially homes built in the last 20 years, do not sit on very large lots. Homes are built pretty close to one another. Now, of course, there are exceptions in communities like McDonald Highlands and Ascaya, to name a few, where the multi-million-dollar custom estates will sit on a larger lot. But by and large, don't expect to get a lot of additional space in your front and backyards. Hence why a variety of master plan communities build a number of parks and miles of hiking and biking trails for residents to enjoy common space with their neighbors while promoting a strong sense of community. If a larger lot of 10,000 square feet or more is important to you without breaking your budget, looking at other suburbs such as Enterprise, Spring Valley, and Centennial Hills will probably be your best bets. The next point is cookie cutter feel. With a number of communities built very uniformly, as I just mentioned a minute ago, a downside is that homes tend to look a lot alike. Of course, the HOA requires a different elevation and a variety of exterior paint colors from house to house, but the architecture can be very similar, which prevents the homes in the community from having more character and the charm that you may find in an older community or one that is not considered a master plan. If you plan on moving from other parts of the country where neighborhoods have a distinct look and feel, you may have a hard time accepting the cookie cutter feel of Henderson. Now, to be fair, there are many cookie cutter communities across the Las Vegas Valley, most of which have been built in the last 20 years or so, or are still being built today. Now, while there are a number of advantages to having these communities built alike, it's definitely not for everyone. I can help point you in the right direction if you're looking for a unique home with more character. The next point is HOAs, or Homeowners Association. Now, with living in a master plan community in Henderson, the HOA can really tie your hands down on what you can and can't do to your home to meet your specific touches and style. The bylaws and regulations are pretty strict and must be abided by, or you will run the risk of being fined. The HOA also comes with an added cost to maintain the community and provide the various amenities like the wonderful parks and community centers. The monthly fees start around $80 and can go well over $400 depending on what community you live in. Now, the flip side to living in an HOA community is that it's designed to protect and preserve the overall value and aesthetics of the community. You won't have to worry about if your neighborhood will ever be run down. In addition, your neighbors will be held to the same standards as you, so you don't have to run the risk of your neighbor painting their house purple or their landscaping from growing out of control. These high standards obviously contribute to home values remaining really strong. The next point is limited entertainment options for some tastes. Now, while Henderson offers a wide range of entertainment options, including casinos, golf courses, and shopping centers, the city may not have the same level of diverse cultural and entertainment offerings such as larger cities as neighboring Las Vegas. If you crave a thriving art scene, a variety of live performances, and vibrant nightlife, you might find the choices relatively limited here in Henderson. The next point is hot summers. Make no mistake about it, the summers are a scorcher, not only here in Henderson, but across the Las Vegas Valley. After all, we do live in a desert. The weather is mostly dry and clear year-round. Some people mistakenly assume it's 115 degrees here all day, every day, throughout the year. While it certainly is capable of hitting that 115 degree mark in July, the 100-degree days typically last from early June through the first half of September. I mentioned we have a dry climate here in southern Nevada. So if you're relocating from the Midwest, the Northeast, or the South, and are used to 100% humidity during the summer, you'll be in for a pleasant surprise as our humidity here is very low. And if it's going to be hot, let me tell you, I'd much rather take a dry heat than all that stickiness anytime. With the hot summers, it's very important that you stay hydrated at all times and try to stay inside if at all possible during the peak heat of the day. Running your errands and shopping early in the morning or evening is definitely preferred. I will say that after living here in the Las Vegas Valley for over 15 years now, you do get acclimated to the hot summers. However, if you can't stand the hot climate, Henderson, along with Las Vegas, may not be a good fit. Now, I will also say the weather throughout the remainder part of the year is absolutely beautiful with over 300 days of sunshine every year. The next point is close to Las Vegas. Now, while many would consider this a positive, anyone can fall victim to the many vices of Las Vegas, such as gambling and alcohol accessibility, prostitution, and marijuana being legal, only so many miles away from Henderson. So raising a family can be a challenge with your kids being exposed to so much promiscuous activity. Even if your kids don't come into contact with the negative aspects of Las Vegas, they're going to hear about it. The next is a transient community. What I mean by that is people are constantly moving in and out, not only in Henderson, but Las Vegas as well. This is in large part due to the dominant hospitality sector that is ever changing. In fact, Nevada is the most transient state in the country, meaning that less than 25% of current Las Vegas residents were actually born here in the valley. Most people consider themselves native Las Vegans if they have lived here for more than 10 years. I guess that makes me one of them. Because Henderson is such a transient community, it is much harder to establish friendships with people you work with, live near, or associated with at various organizations. A sense of community can be hindered at times since people are less invested into getting to know you and vice versa. The next point is public transportation. While Henderson does have public transportation available, there are a relatively low number of routes, often making it difficult to connect from one suburb to the next. This means you're going to want to own a car, or at the very least take advantage of the rideshare companies for your transportation needs. Fortunately, the Las Vegas' road system makes it relatively easy to quickly navigate around town, and traffic is generally pretty good, with one caveat, where there is not any road construction happening. Unfortunately, there's a lot of road construction happening across the valley to accommodate the growing population. While it may be a pain to tolerate the construction now, we are absolutely going to be thankful for the upgraded and expanded lanes in the coming years. One of the quick side note, your car insurance premiums are going to be higher in Henderson and Las Vegas. In fact, Las Vegas is 35% higher than the national average in car insurance premiums. Now, with Las Vegas being a 24-hour town, unfortunately, the DUI rates are higher as well as car thefts, which leads to increased insurance rates. Well, this gives you a good overview and the reasons why you should not move to Henderson. There are other parts of the Las Vegas Valley that do offer a different lifestyle than Henderson that may suit your needs and wants a little bit better. With all that being said, I will say the benefits of living here in Henderson far outweigh these negatives. As I mentioned, I've lived here in this particular city for over 15 years, and I can speak firsthand to the outstanding quality of life it has provided my family and I. So be sure to check out our other videos on Henderson to see what I mean, as well as the other videos on the surrounding areas, so you can continue to get a realistic sense of what it would feel like to live here in the Las Vegas Valley. So please like and share this video. Please subscribe below and comment if you have any questions or found this video helpful. Whether you're moving in 9 days or 90 days, give us a call, shoot us a text, send us an email, or even book a Zoom appointment here in the description below. We can't wait to help you make a smooth and stress-free move to Henderson. So until next time, we can't wait to show you around town very, very soon.